Hello again, everybody. This is Glenn with Best Price Nutrition, and today I'm going to give you an overview on the brand new Hemanoval powder from Allmax Nutrition. They've shortened it to HVOL in the bottle. It's a pretty long name, so you'll probably see it as HVOL on our website. This is their nitric oxide powder, or what they call an extreme nitric oxide vasomuscular expansion. Comes in two flavors, dragon fruit and I believe an apple flavor. Haven't tried them yet. They're brand new to us. Literally just got them. So, but knowing Allmax, everything's pretty well flavored, so it should taste pretty good. Give you an overview on it. There's 30 servings inside here. Each scoop is 5 calories, so low. Not going to have any effect on you. They say recommended use on workout days. Take 1 serving with 6 to 8 ounces of cold water 30 minutes before your workout. Non-workout days. Should be taken on non-workout days as well. So you can use it on your workout days and not on your workout days. They like to, because they say it has a cumulative effect, so take it on your days off as well. All right, getting into this. Nitric oxide enhancement matrix, citrulline malate, 2-to-1 ratio, 1200 milligrams. So what that means is you've got citrulline bonded to malic acid in a 2-to-1 ratio. So for every 2 grams of citrulline, there's 1 gram of malic acid, or in this case, I believe there's 750 milligrams of citrulline and about 500 milligrams of malic acid. It's a little bit on the lower side in terms of citrulline. A lot of research and studies have shown about 3 grams of citrulline to get effects, but you can take multiple scoops of this, which is nice. And what citrulline does is it can enhance endurance, reduce fatigue in the body, yeah, reduces fatigue, enhances endurance, and there is some people saying, or some research to show it can enhance nitric oxide production. Next ingredient, nitrosigine. It's inositol stabilized arginine silicate. And what this is it's arginine silica stabilized by inositol, gets into the body, and it increases the amount of arginine and silica present in the blood. So there was a 14-day study that did show an increase in nitric oxide levels. And what a lot of us don't think of, but silica has effects on the cardiovascular system, actually positive effects. So that's a nice thing to have. Next is Agmatine, Agmatine sulfate, 575 milligrams. Done a lot of videos on Agmatine in the past. It's a great ingredient, a good dose of 575 milligrams, so that's nice. It's been shown anecdotally to increase nitric oxide levels. People notice a great pump from it. Also, it can increase your pain threshold too, which is nice, especially where you're going through high-intensity workouts. Next 2 ingredients, valine and norvaline. These two, norvaline is just an analog of valine. These two have been shown to inhibit arginase. Arginase is an enzyme in the body that breaks down arginine, so thus lowering nitric oxide levels. So if you're taking these, they may lead to an increase in nitric oxide levels. The issue, though, is that a lot of times that's been studied in people with vascular diseases. So if you're an otherwise healthy, or if you're unhealthy and have vascular disease, it's shown to increase nitric oxide levels. But if you're healthy, there really hasn't been much research to show that it does have that effect. But nonetheless, it's in here, and I think they're hoping that that's going to have that effect. And then you've got vitamin B3, which is niacin. It's at 32 milligrams, so you may notice that flush on your face feeling. A lot of people look forward to that when taking a niacin, kind of like beta-alanine, you get the tingles in the face. And then the last part of this is the vitamin B9, and this is 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate. This is actually the bioavailable form of folate, or folic acid as a lot of people call it. It's what circulates the blood. When they test for folate levels, that's what they test for. And it has been shown to increase nitric oxide synthase, or the building or production of nitric oxide, when people are in vascular disease states. So, you know, how much of an effect is it going to have on somebody who's otherwise healthy, we don't know, but for people who have those vascular diseases, it has increased that, so that's nice. Next, cell volumization matrix. Taurine, 2,500 milligrams. This is popular in a lot of products. It's a cell volumizer. It actually can increase the amount of liquid or fluid in the cells, making the cell appear fuller. Same with the next ingredient, Hydromax. It's 65% glycerol powder. There's about 1,100 milligrams of that. That'll actually enhance the blood volume. So you've got something increasing the volume inside the cell and also the volume of the blood. So that's where the pumps are going to come from as well. Okay, now we're getting into their strength and endurance matrix. First ingredient, Theobromine cacao extract. Theobroma cacao extract, standardized for 20% theobromine. So this cacao comes from chocolate. Theobromine is the chemical inside chocolate that has been linked to people. The reason why people can get addicted to chocolate, can have a little bit of an aphrodisiac effect. Can also, it's similar to caffeine in that it can enhance your energy levels, can increase your heart rate, but obviously not as strong as caffeine is. So they're looking to give you something to give you a little bit of an energy boost, but without the caffeine jitters and things like that. And it seems to be a relatively low dose, which is good. So you're not gonna, if you take this close to bed, you shouldn't have a problem with going to sleep. Next ingredient, RCNOS, or RCNOS. It's actually trademarked. It's standardized to 90% rutacarpine. This is an ingredient that actually inhibits an enzyme that breaks down caffeine and also breaks down theobromine. So the nice thing is if you take this with caffeine or theobromine, it can enhance the half-life of those ingredients, so allow them to stay in the system longer. There is a loop, though, that if you take it for a prolonged period of time, your body makes up for that. Your body will actually produce more of that enzyme. So in the long run, it may increase the clearance of caffeine and theobromine in the body, but in the short term, you're going to notice an increase in the time that caffeine or theobromine is in the body. So sort of works both ways. If you're taking this every single day, you may not get that effect. But the first few days, you should notice an enhancement in the time that it's around the body. And then lastly, polycosanol, often used as a cholesterol-lowering supplement, but has been shown to increase endurance. So that's the product, or the ingredients that are inside here. Can be taken by a man or woman, not gender-specific. So if you're looking for something that's non-stimulant, and I say that being that it does have the theobromine, but it's not going to stimulate you like caffeine and things like that. Well, think of chocolate, the way chocolate would stimulate you. It's not going to get you all crazy. But if you want something non-stimulant to take as a pre-workout, or just something to take during your workout, or anything you want to take to enhance your pumps, or in endurance, this would be the product. So yeah, like I said, man or woman, doesn't matter. Comes in 2 flavors, dragon fruit and apple. Yeah, I think that covers it. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comment section. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/BestPriceNutrition. Thank you.